So guys, it looks like Dokkan is going to do it after all. Yesterday they dropped this official hint at who the part 2 LR is going to be, and I think we're all in agreement of this is only going to be one unit and one unit only, and that is Gomah. Now I know this dropped yesterday, but your boy was working all day and I still want to drop my 10 pence piece in, so I'm going to go over it regardless. If you've already seen this, just stay and watch the video, drop a like while you're here, why not? If not, that's all good. I appreciate you for being here regardless. But as you can see from the black and white triangles, it is literally identical to Gomah's face and head into his horn hair. Don't actually know exactly what that is. Looks like he's got a whole saddle upon his head top. But it literally is identical to Gomah's face and head. And just for argument's sake, just to take a look at more speculation, because I didn't actually check the comments of this. I put up a tweet myself saying it was Gomah. I want to see what some of you guys are thinking as well. So, if there are any of you that are watching this video who do not believe that Gomah is the part 2 LR, you do not believe that this is alluding to Gomah somehow, it's kind of funny if we end up being wrong, right? But somehow, drop down in the comments your theories of who you think it is if it's not Gomah. This, I'm not going to lie already, I love the creativity, I love the vision. It doesn't work, but I love the vision. And if we didn't get SSJ4 Daimogoku, I would actually say this is a big shout. And as I said, I love and appreciate the vision of it potentially being Trunks because of the Capsule Corp jacket, which by the way is probably some of the coldest drip in the whole of Dragon Ball. You know, you have the Capsule Corp logo here. Obviously, I think this is a bit of a meme. I don't think they're being serious, but again, I love the vision. Obviously, this has been like contorted to curve, and even then it still looks like Gomah, funny enough. But I like the vision. I like what they're trying to do. I said if it wasn't SSJ4 Daimogoku and it wasn't so bait, I would probably say that's a shout. But as I said, I like the creativity. I like the vision. Trust me, guys, Jiren, again, that's probably bait. That's probably people making jokes. And then, of course, we're literally all saying the exact same thing. It's obviously Gomah. You can see it on his forehead. The one thing I'm curious to see of how they handle Gomah, is it just going to be a standalone giant Gomah with the third eye? Is it going to be a, would you call that base Gomah before he gets the third eye and becomes giant? Or is it going to be a transforming unit? How are they going to handle it? Are they going to do a transforming? They're going to do an out-and-out giant? Are they going to keep him like this? How are they going to do it? I'm really curious to see. It doesn't actually look like that we've got any other suggestions. That's jokes. I don't think we've got any other suggestions. I mean, do you know what? Jiren actually wouldn't have been a bad shout. Again, if we didn't have SSJ4 Mini Goku literally come out about 2 weeks ago, not even. Because I could actually see it. You know, the black bit coming down as like a triangle, the white bit on top, just to kind of steer you away, considering it's not like a circular shape like a head. It actually, if it was just a standalone thing, I could actually turn around and say I could appreciate the vision here. But obviously, you know, it is Gomah. Guys, it's clearly Vegeta. The Widow's Peak. The Widow's Peak. That's jokes. I'm not going to lie. Some of the kind of jokey comments we've had in here already, I think we've seen 3 of them, have actually been, they've been good. Yeah, literally, Widow's Peak on Jeets. But yeah, I think we're all in the exact same agreement of it's Gomah. It's Gomah. And again, like I said in the video, speculating of is it going to be Gomah? Is it going to be SSJ3 Vegeta? And obviously, my theory was Gomah all along. I would have loved to have got Jeets, but if we're going to get a dual Dokkan Fest in the New Year's, which is SSJ4 Goku and Vegeta, Gomah's the right choice now. If we're going to get that for a 11th anniversary, Gomah is also the right choice now. It just makes the most sense. As I said, I'm just curious to see how they actually handle the unit. Is it going to be giant form? Is it going to be transforming? Or is it just going to be a base Gomah? I wonder what they're going to do, especially with his first representation in the game. I mean, we do already have sprites and things like that in some animations because of this Gomah here. But one thing I'm really looking forward to seeing on top of the way they handle him is what leader skill they end up giving him. I already mentioned this the other day, but, you know, so far in the big 2025 trend for Dokkan, and again, I still love this change on Yellow Coin LRs. Making Yellow Coin LRs lead dual 200 leads was a fantastic change. Gomah is obviously going to be buffing at least one of the categories the SSJ4 Mini Goku's leading. It's going to be Dragon Ball Seekers or it's going to be Demonic Power. I hope it's Demonic Power. It just makes more sense for Gomah to lead. And also recently, this is the category that kind of is getting the more love, if we're being completely honest. You know, you've got Goku himself, you've got Mini Piccolo, who's a great sidebanner unit. You know, Glorio could potentially get a small revival depending on what Gomah can do, but Glorio's still a shout. You know, you have the Gohan, Trunks, and Goten unit. You have SSJ2 Gohan from the 10th anniversary. You have Beast, who's just slowly trickling out. Is that a stubborn stain you just cannot get rid of? You know, Beastless Gohan and Orange Piccolo's EZAs are on the horizon. You know, we've got EZA Tech SSJ2 Gohan. Even the Manga Piccolo's in here as well. And also Fat Boo. It's a shame that kind of solo dolo, they're not anything crazy. But I think Demonic Power is probably the most likely choice for one of his 200% leads. It could be Dragon Ball Seekers as well. I mean, that's also a pretty good shout. But I think Demonic Power is definitely a go, you know, a main go for one of the leads. We could easily see him also lead Full Power, Final Trump Card, Battle of Fate Successors, or Terrifying Conquerors, or Accelerated Battle, or it could be Dragon Ball Seekers. But I don't see him leading two of the categories that also SSJ4 Mini Goku lead, even if Dragon Ball Seekers is the bonus lead. But it would be nice if he actually led both of these, considering SSJ4 Mini Goku has also recently buffed those as well. But I do think Demonic Power is going to be at least one of the two 200% leads that an LR Gomah will lead. But as I said, it does look like the entirety of the Dokkan community, all memes aside, are saying that we are getting an LR Gomah. I'm so happy we're finally getting like some full Daima representation into the game. I'm not gonna lie, for the next few months, I think we're gonna be eating good. You know, we just got SSJ4 Mini Goku. We are 99% sure positive, or 99.99% positive, we are going to be getting LR Gomah next. Sometime between the New Year's and the 11th anniversary, we're going to be getting SSJ4 Adult Goku and also SSJ3 Adult Vegeta, hopefully as well, alongside him at some point. We're going to be eating good. Dokkan, we are finally eating good. We have that 3-course meal. Daima is well and truly in the game. I am gassed. I am gassed. But let me know, as I said, if you have any other theories aside from Gomah of who the Part 2 LR is going to be. And also, if you're going to be summoning for when he drops, do let me know down in the comments, way down there as well. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new. All the support is very much appreciated. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and peace.